Good morning, guys. Hello. So today we are gonna be talking about the latest update on Tokyo Olympic and things around Japan. What's happening? So recently, the Prime Minister of Japan, Suga, is saying that they are going to ease the state of emergency on July the 20th due to the decrease in number of cases. Currently, I think it's around 1,500. I think around that number, I guess. And after July 20th, so the 21st of July, it will gonna be easing. So it's gonna be open up, which causes a major concern, to be honest, for a lot of people, I guess. As they would say that there's still a lot of people getting COVID in other prefecture. I guess in like Tokyo, for example, it's still around 200. I guess it's still quite a major concern. But in some prefecture like Osaka, it's around 70, 80. I think it's alright. I mean, it's going down massively compared to other prefecture like Tokyo. And it's also due to the fact that Olympic is going to happen in around one more month, I guess. Around 1 month more, around that time, on July 23rd, I guess. And it's still like, I mean, it's there some positive, like COVID cases has decreases and the vaccine has been rolling out quite beautifully, I guess, quite good, nearing the target number. However, it's the fact that there's still lots of concern. The public opinion still haven't changed. I mean, there is some increase in the person supporting it, but it's still a major concern as a lot of them still against this Olympic to go on in 2021. But let's just say it's still they are saying that it will gonna be in a closed door, no spectators allowed, and the less is the better, according to some health expert in Japan, which they would still consider it. I think for local supporters, they would consider it until around Monday, I would say. While the foreign supporters, I guess, no, not they are not allowed. But after all this consideration, they are also have been saying that foreign delegates who are going to do things in Japan are will be cut down to, according to the news I heard, and it's quite a major concern on where this will goes. However, if this was a successful Olympic, then I would say it's alright, I guess. And it's still in a debate on whether they would allow local spectators or they would just hold it with no spectators at all. And in other news, it says that they are, let's just say, they are still trying to hype this Olympic up. However, a lot of people are still against it, which still is a major concern, especially. And recently, there's some bizarre news in this situation in which that I think no, the government have given free condoms towards the athletes to, let's just say, support safe sex like that. And right now they are telling these athletes to not basically just have sex or do something funny, let's just say, which by the way is quite a funny situation currently, especially when they says that it's going to cause problems, especially in health issues. and they're giving like around 150,000 free condoms, which is quite much. Like I don't know what they're doing before the match. I mean, it's not that they're going to do some funny things in before the match, unless they're doing some experiments or something scientific like that. But then it's not really something that they would really use, even if they get it. I guess some might say they would use it a lot, some might say not. However, I still don't really know whether they would use it or not, and it's causing a major concern, to be honest, on this issue too, as they spend money on these unnecessary things when this cannot be happening because the risk is higher. Of course, some of the health expert also saying that it's causing major concern for that issue too, especially when the COVID situation is still in a turmoil, I guess. I mean, it's getting better, but then it's just that the problem is that it's still 50-50 around that situation, and will see the future development on this current issue, especially. And well, yeah, I mean, using on the 20th of June, 21st of June for Japan, I think some state and some prefecture for the state of emergency, which is positive news. And heading towards this Olympic, I would really think my opinion still haven't changed that it's good to postpone. But then if they want to hold it, I would say right now is it's fine, but it's just like something that they need, to be honest. But then it's fine, I would say, if they would hold it like in July 23rd, I guess, to August 8th. I mean, some says longer, but I would say till August 8th because it's what the Google says, and it's what the IOC says, I think. And some health experts have been saying that the Olympic event should be scaled down, so it should be like how do I say? It's almost like maybe not overhype it, but just let the game begin and end like that. It's not. They say that it's not to make this event really big, but to just scale down the event. And also, the Japanese cannot watch it together with other people as like strangers in, let's just say, the Yoyogi Park, one of the example, which has been transformed from a watch place for Olympic. Like, it's like in the UK, during the Euros, they are watching together like that. They are changing that place from that kind of thing into some kind of mass vaccination center, which is a great idea now. And it's still the vaccination is ramping up quickly, and but it's still around 6 to 10%, I would say, population getting vaccinated. And not to consider the additional immigrants who have not get the vaccine and wanted to get the vaccine but cannot get it in their own country because it's not it's basically not yet certified by the Japanese government, which causes more problems. So I would say it's around 4 to 5% in the real number, I would say. But for population, the whole population, I would say around 6 to 7%, which is I mean, around 1 month ago, I would say still around 1-2%. It's very scary situation to hold the events, but now it's going up 4% in just 1 month, which is a great, I would say, great progress. But we still need more progress, more better handling in this kind of situation on vaccination, especially in this current situation when I mean the risk is still high for. I mean, even if the fourth wave is ending, we still don't know whether there'll be a fifth wave and sixth wave. That it's quite something that we still need to consider about that. Yeah, so hopefully, the best way for them to do it is just to extend it until the kids reach zero for I think at least 1 2 weeks. Then they would just open it up. It was a better idea because at least people wouldn't have some dicey situation of going out and feel scared of COVID. Like for example, let's just say in India, it went down to 10,000, and they're already celebrating, and suddenly it went to hundreds of thousands, and that's something that we have to consider. That even if only 10 left, only one left, it's still one, it's still 10, and COVID isn't something that it's just difficult to be spread like that. It's easy actually, so that's why I would say if we reach zero at least for 1 2 weeks, then we could become the next Australia. Japan could become next Australia. But if they just let it be, after 70, 80, and they open it up, they ease it, it's still quite a dicey situation for me. Whether for me it's better for them to just continue it until zero, then they would just open it up rather than forcing it. But another news is that Japan has allowed alcoholic drink to be served. I think on July once the state of emergency is eased, which is quite an unusual situation. I mean, personally, I don't think it affects much as, but I think it affects due to the main. But I mean, they would not really care if whether they would get a penalty, but they would care about one thing is the public shaming that's will affect them. But if they only get a penalty, I don't think they would really care to serve alcohol after 8 p.m., which is the rules in Japan, which is quite unique actually. But then it works. I mean, what can we say? But yeah, currently it's easing, and Olympic should. I really wish that Olympic would start and end without any problems, without any hiccups that's going on, because it's also affecting a lot of visas that should be coming out but cannot comes out, especially in this time of the day where of course we all know that online school is quite the it's really painful, like when students or workers or teachers are doing online class, it's very difficult to concentrate. What's one of the reason? The second reason, it's very tiring that people sleep during the online class, and we also understand the reason why it happened. It's not something like uncommon, like never happened. It's just something that, let's say, it's something that should be common and dangerous, because it's much more difficult to learn than online than offline. Yeah, but hopefully things would improve in the coming days, and Japan would let more visas out for immigrants, especially before they start the Olympic actually, because that's the best time that they could do it, and especially like they would really isolate these Olympic athletes in one area, while they let the I mean, what's the problem on letting immigrants in when they only held it in one area? They don't really care about. They don't let these athletes go out to other like Tokyo, Osaka, Kyoto like that to travel. They only got isolated in one area just for the sport, and then once it's finished, they just directly go home. While Canada, I would say in this is also news that Canada is considering a travel bubble with Japan for athletes. Like they don't really need to go through the 2 weeks quarantine, and they could just exercise and train at their own home country or maybe in Japan, which is some good news I would say. I think depends on whether it's good or bad, depends on you, but it's still something that I would say because of Olympics, a lot of immigrants, a lot of I would not say immigrants, a lot of people who want to go there and live there get held up due to this kind of stupid reasons like Olympic. While Olympic is only happening in one area, it will not affect another area. It got isolated. That's why it's scaling it down, I would say. I don't think they'll move to Osaka or somewhere just for one game. I don't think so. It will only be in one area. So, well, hopefully things would improve and visas would come out as quick as possible because currently I would say it's coming out, but it's slow. I would say, but hopefully it get quicker over time. Yeah, I mean that's it for now. So hopefully you guys like this video, subscribe, share, and comment on this video, and leave a like. I would say, and click the bell notification for more future videos. And see you guys next time. Bye bye.